Hi love, welcome back. In today's class, we are making crochet collar neck shirt for men. If you are new to this channel, please subscribe. It's totally free, and if you're a returning subscriber, thank you so much for always coming back to us. A lot of you, all my loves, are watching this channel without subscribing. Please subscribe. This is the least you can do to support me. Let's get right into class. This is the measurement I'll be working with today. The length is 29 and the back is 20, like the width is 20. So this is the measurement I'm going to be working with. And the length is the vertical line and the back is the horizontal. This is an oversized shirt and it will fit a size medium to large. Let's get right into it. So I'm going to be using yaya yarn in these two colors, the baby lamb, and it's a 3-ply acrylic yarn, and I have yaya yarn, which is also a 40-gram acrylic, and my scissors. You have your tape measure, your stitch marker, and a 4mm hook, and also some buttons. So to begin with, you are going to make your slip knot, and this is how I make mine. And you are going to make a long chain. So I'm making for 29, so you make a long chain that measures 29 inches for the vertical row. So go ahead and make your long chain. I made about 170, but I'm going to be working and leave the excess yarn or the excess chain behind. So this is my 170 chains. So for row 1, you are going to skip 5 chain and make your single crochet in the 6th chain. Chain 3, skip 2 and make a single crochet in the 3rd chain. Chain 3 again, chain 3, skip 2 and make a single crochet in the 3rd chain. So this is the pattern for row 1. So you are going to keep making 3 chain and skip 2 and make your single crochet in the 3rd chain. So go ahead and do this until you get your exact measurement. So I'm going to keep doing this until I have 29 inches, and I'll stop and meet you when I have mine 29 inches, and I'll show you the excess. This is my 29 inches complete. I made 42 mesh and it amounts to 29 inches, and that is my excess chain. I'm not going to be working on that. So for row 2, chain 5, turn your work and make a single crochet in the first space in the middle of the chain 3 space. So that is it. Chain 3 again, make a single crochet in the middle of the chain 3 space, the next space. Chain 3, make a single crochet in the middle space. So you are going to repeat this. Chain 3, make a single crochet, chain 3, make a single crochet in the next space until the end of the row, and I'll meet you at the end of the row. This is the last mesh, and you're going to put your single crochet and chain 5 for row 3, chain 5 as you did for row 2, turn your work and make single crochets in each mesh space. So chain 3. So from row 3 you are going to repeat row 2 until you have 25 rows. This is for a size medium to large oversize, and if you are doing a size small, make, depending on how oversized you want it, you can make 20 or 23, and if you want extra large you can make about 30. So go ahead and make your mesh space, your mesh rows or your repeated rows until you have 25 rows, and I'll meet you when I have mine 25. This is my 25 rows complete, and you should be having something like this, and this measures. So for the horizontal you have 8 inches, but when stretch, because this yarn is very stretchy, so when stretch I can get like 13 inches, but is 8.5 inches. So now I'm going to work with the second color, that is my wine yarn. I'm going to continue with my wine yarn and chain 5, turn your work, the same exact thing you've been doing. So you are going to repeat the same thing, just that we are changing yarn. So this is the straps at the back, so I'm using the wine color for the straps at the back, and keep repeating the exact same thing you've been doing, the repeated rows. Chain 3, make a single crochet in the next mesh space, and as you've been doing for the 25 rows, you're going to do this same exact thing for 6 rows. It's totally fine if you don't want to inculcate any second color. You can work with only one color. So if you're working with only one color, so make your 25 rows, sorry, and now make additional 6 rows, so you have 31. So going ahead to make the 6 rows, and I'll meet you when I have the 6 rows complete. This is the 6 rows complete, and you should be having something like this. You can see the work is forming. We are going to cut the second color, and we are going to work with the color we've been working with. We are changing to our main color. Chain 5. Note that with the beginning of each row you're going to chain 5, the same exact thing you've been doing, and make your single crochet in the first chain 3 space. Chain 3 and repeat this row for 3 times. So I'll go ahead and make mine 3 rows of our normal cream color, and I'll meet you when I'm done with mine 3 rows. And I have my 3 complete rows, and we are going to swap again to the wine color. So attach your wine color and chain 5 again, turn over your work. So for row 35 to 40 we are going to use our wine yarn. and we are going to make the same 6 rows as we did from row 26 to 31. Row 35 to 40 is going to be the same exact thing, so we are going to make 6 rows of 1 until we are at row 40. So go ahead and make your 6 rows and I'll meet you when I'm done. This is my 6 rows complete, and now we are going to swap to our main color and chain 5 and just turn over your work and make your single crochet just as we're doing. So we are going to repeat again 25 rows of our normal or our main color. So we are going to make 25 rows just the same as we started. Go ahead and make your 25 rows and I'll meet you when I have my complete back panel. This is my complete back panel, 25, 6, 3, 6, 25. So go ahead and make your front panel. Use the same exact process, but you are going to make 32 rows 2 times, half of the back panel. So this is my 32 rows for the first part, and let's finish up. So to finish it up, after your 32 rows, you're going to chain 3, turn over your work and go in each space with 3 double crochet. Go in each space with 3 double crochet. So into the next, chain 3 space, make 3 double crochet and keep making your double crochet until the end of the row. This is the first part, so after this you are going to make the same exact thing. So I'll meet you when I'm done with my row. So at the end of the row, row 2, for the front panel we are going to make a front post double crochet and a back post double crochet, and watch carefully. This is how to make your front post and back post double crochet. So you are going to make this until the end of the row. Watch and repeat the same exact thing and I'll meet you at the end of the row. This is the complete part for the front and back panel. I decided to use wine for the finishing for one part. This is how your work should be looking like. Now we are going to be attaching the parts together, and we are starting from the shoulder part. So you are going to insert your yarn, chain 2, take the back post, the very beginning, go in with a single crochet, chain 2, go in the front panel, the chain 3 space with a single crochet, chain 2, go in the back panel, the next space, the next chain 3 space with a single crochet. So we are going in only in the 3 chain space. So chain 2, go inside the front panel, the next chain 3 space with a single crochet, chain 2, go in the back panel with a single crochet, chain 2, come in there. So you're going to alternate this front and back with 3 chains and a single crochet until you are left with only 2 space for the front panel. So go ahead and do this, and I'll meet you. I'll tell you where to stop. You should be having something like this, beautifully stitched together, and you decide how big you want your neck, your collar neck. But for me, this is how. So I just left 2 space before the end, and you should be having something like this. And now we are going to be attaching the size, so do for the other part and let's attach the size. So with the size, I measured 10 inches for the armhole, and the space was 17 space. I left 17 space. You attach your yarn, chain 2, make a single crochet in the back post, chain 2, make a single crochet in the front. So just as we alternated for the neckline or the shoulder part, that's the same exact stitch we are going to use for the sides. So we are going to go inside the chain 3 spaces with single crochet, chain 2, and we are going to go back and forth until the end of the row. We are going to be working our armhole, but after we proceed, you can see my colors have changed. Yes, I was working with the normal yarn, but I realized it couldn't reach, so I wouldn't have had enough for the arms, so I had to untie the whole work and start with insert this color inside. So that's why you can see the difference, but it's the same exact process. So I worked really hard, my hands was hurting. That's why you can see me tying my hands with tissue papers, because my hands were really hurting. So now let's work the armhole. So insert your yarn and chain 20 or 21, skip 5 chains, so 20 and 1. So skip 5 and make a single crochet in the sixth chain, chain 3, skip 2, make a single crochet in the third chain, chain 3, skip 2, make a single crochet in the third space, just as we did for the beginning of our work until the end of the row. We have 1 2 3 4 5 6. We have 6 spaces, and now you're going to make a single crochet in attaching to the border of the shoulder, the first chain 3 space, chain 5, turn your work, skip the first hole and make your single crochet in the second, chain 3, make your single crochet in the next space, chain 3, make your single crochet in the next space, and when you get to the end of the row, chain 5 and make your single crochet in the next. Just the same process we've been doing. So let me walk you through clearly again, because my camera at this point was not focusing. So let me walk you through more clear again. So chain 3, this space, you see that's the next space, so you are going to make a single crochet there. That's the border space. So chain 5, after you've made a single crochet, chain 5, turn your work, skip that first space and make your single crochet in the next space, chain 3, make your single crochet and continue that same row, that same procedure we've been doing. until the end of the row. So at the end of the row, you're going to chain 5, turn over your work and make your single crochet down to the border. So when you get to the border row, so you make single crochets until the end of the row. You make your last single crochet, chain 3, and now make your single crochet in the next border. Chain 5, turn your work, skip 1 space and make your single crochet in the next space. So you're going to go with this until you go round the arm, and I'll meet you when I go round the arm. So your work should be looking like this. Just take your time. If this is going too fast for you, you can pause the video and watch and get it. So you're going to go all around until the end of the row, and at the end of the row you're going to stitch the 2 sides together. So you should be having something like that. I incorporated the wine into it, and now let's work the neck space. So with the next neck space, we are going to attach our yarn, and the same exact thing we did for the arm, we are going to repeat the same exact thing. So you are going to chain 20 or 20, 21. But here it totally depends on you how long you want your collar neck to be, but I made mine 20. You skip 5, make your single crochet in the 6th space, chain 3, skip 2, make your single crochet in the next space until the end of the row. At this point, my love, if you haven't subscribed to the channel, please do, and please share the video to your loved ones for them to learn something. Okay, so do this to the end of the row, and at the end of the row you should be having something like this. So chain 3 and insert in the next space. So we are connecting this to the border row. So chain 5, turn your work, skip 1, skip the first chain and make a single crochet in the next chain, and go up and down, and I'll walk you through clearly again for the neck. So at the end of every row you chain 5 and turn your work and make a single crochet in your next chain down. So when you get to your last chain, make chain 3 and now connect it to the next chain 3 space and chain 5 and turn your work, skip 1, skip the first mesh space and make a single crochet in the next mesh space. I hope you understand this clearly, but if you don't understand anything in this video, please feel free to pause and go slowly on it until you get it. It's a pretty much simple pattern, and I hope you'd be able to make this and even make it better. And if you haven't subscribed to the channel again, please, my love, please do. This is the least thing you can do to support what I'm doing, because a lot of you are watching the video and you are not subscribing. I don't understand, like, I'm not getting it. Your support really means a lot to me. So this is what your neck should be looking like after going around all. So now you chain 2 or 1 and cut and fasten your yarn. So here you're going to sew Sew all loose ends and attach your bottoms, and you are done for this week. Please let me know under the comment section how you felt about this video, if it was clear enough, if you really understood it enough, because I want you to be able to understand the video so you can make it. There's no point watching something you don't understand, right? So let me know your feedback under the comment section and leave me a heart emoji. Until next week, is bye bye, my love.